Whoa. Let's take a look. It's in a book. Let's see here. How is everyone doing? I hope very well. Nice. It looks like the shit is live. Alright, great. We're going to dive into this because we've got a decent amount to talk about and we got to keep moving. Oh, man. Okay. I can't wait until I have a shirt that says Fueled by Progress. I mean, I know I already do, but this is a brand that I take a lot of inspiration from. It looks very good. I really like these shirts, and one day Fueled by Progress will have similar quality involved with its brand, so that is good. Okay, I'm a little tired. We got a lot to talk about, and let's get into it. So let's pop it over. Why not? Let's pop it. Okay. You should be seeing my screen. Okay. So here's the deal. I'm going to go through these, and I already have I'm going to talk about it, and I got like a video uploading and stuff like that over on YouTube, not on this channel, but on some other stuff. So let's just jump in to the recap. Let me stop and actually say two things first. One, I love the support. I appreciate everybody that tunes into these, and I know people watch them on the reruns, so I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I do. Truly am thankful for that. The one thing that I would like to point out, this is not me being an asshole. This is just me. I want to clarify something. This thing that I do every night is not a podcast. I have two podcasts, and this is neither of them. One of them is Fueled by Progress, which is every Wednesday at noon. And then the other one is AM and the PM, which myself and Amanda co-host, and we have guests on and things like that. And that is every Thursday at 3 that drops. So, yeah, this isn't a podcast. My podcasts are much higher quality than this. This is good quality, but like it's just kind of like off the cuff, random BS, which kind of, it's kind of the podcast too. But this is a daily recap, and this is just a live stream. Daily recap, live stream, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's just something for me to come on here, and if we ever have an audience and people have questions and stuff like that, I'd love to interact with people. And it's really more than anything. And this actually all ties into a bunch of stuff that I want to talk about today, but I realize that I hate editing videos. Let me take that back. I don't hate editing videos. It's kind of annoying as fuck for me to edit videos because it takes a lot of time and I have to watch everything, and it's just not my passion. There's things that I enjoy much more, like even these live streams, like just talking to the camera, answering some questions, talking about things that I experienced. Love that way more. That's why I'm enjoying doing the podcasts tremendously. But the pieces of it that are after the fact, I can do them. I think I do them well, but it's not scalable ultimately for me to do that. So that is part of the discussion here, and I'll touch on it. But that's sort of that's what I wanted to clarify. Was this is daily recap, live stream, whatever you want to call it, at the very end of the day, every single day for just for documentation purposes, rather than me making a video every day, because that would suck ass. This is just just to talk. And then the other thing is those two podcasts. This isn't a podcast. There's two other podcasts: AM and the PM, Thursday at 4. Thursday at 3, and Fueled by Progress, Wednesdays at noon, tomorrow, noon. And speaking of that, why don't we just dive into this one right here? So today I did a lot of day of editing, episode 51 of Fueled by Progress. So you'll see that tomorrow at noon. That is uploading right here in this tab over here. It'll be on all major platforms for podcasts, so Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all that jazz. Make sure you're following us, FBP Apparel on Instagram. Hopefully one day the guy that has Fueled by Progress will give that up. That'd be great. And then we're getting some people on Facebook and stuff like that, so that's cool. We're just spreading awareness, and like I said, past couple times, a lot of people are interested in what we're doing. We're kind of like nailing down some more guests, and we're having a great time with it all. So it's really going well. You gotta make connections. You gotta build relationships with people, and that's what I also enjoy doing. So that is just another random tip that I kind of had in my head there. Okay, so we went forward a little bit. Let's go back here because we have a couple things that we did. So last night, I think we streamed a little early. It was like 10 or 11 or something, and then I played some Warzone, Call of Duty, and then I actually got off at 1, but I was up until 5. And I was working with a buddy of mine, Zach, and he had a project that he was working on, a website, and I was kind of doing the same. I don't get a lot of time to work on my websites, and it's annoying because I kind of put that in the same bucket as editing videos. Like, I do enjoy it, but it's not, it's like, I would probably actually put it above editing videos. I would say like talking and having good conversations and experiences are the first one, and just like enlightening and teaching, in a sense, and learning is all like up at number 1. And then close second, I would say, just off the top of my head, like professional-ish things would be probably like building websites and building businesses, kind of like structuring things. So let's say structure number 2, and then building websites number 3, and then editing videos, like, and creating content number 4. That's a lie, though. I like creating content. There's parts of it that are just so like repetitive and exhausting, and they just take so much time. It's like I need that time back. So again, that's all like problems that I'm having, but they're temporary. But I just need to, I need to get through those. But anyway, what I was saying and how it applies here is last night I was up, until 5 a.m. and stuff. So one of the things that I saw just randomly came to my mind is I changed my party affiliation. So I posted on my Instagram story, Mark J. Szymanski, go follow me. I posted on my Instagram story that I changed my political affiliation. So when I was 18, I registered Republican, and I don't really have, when you change from one political affiliation to something else, I don't, like, people might think, oh, you're not like that side anymore. Like, I just hate the side bullshit. Hence why I chose no affiliation. So I assume that means independent. They don't have an option for independent, so I just chose that. And that's awesome. I really enjoy that because that means that I don't have to deal with any of the bullshit and like primaries or anything like that. And then I can just like go to, whenever if I vote and just be like, okay, yeah, this person seems like the least shitty. So many things about that I don't want to talk about right now because it's very aggravating for me to talk about, and I'm not educated enough. We've talked about it on a couple Fueled by Progress episodes. You should check those out if you're interested. But yeah, I'm in no mood to talk about that. But that was an important thing that did happen. I am now, I guess, independent effectively. I could actually check somebody else's, like my mom's or somebody that's like independent, and then see if it says no affiliation. I'm sure that's what that means, but I'll figure that out. Anyway, I'm an independent. Cool. No sides. And like I said, I was working on websites. So actually, let me just show you briefly here. I think it's this. So I'm working on this. Apologize for the lighting on the video now, but this is my, yeah, you shouldn't be able to, yeah, we're good. Okay, so this is my website here, and this is nowhere near done. But I'm kind of just playing around with a lot of things and kind of working on stuff. Like, you could go see it right now, but it's not done. So I just have it kind of open. But I really want this to be like the epicenter for a lot of the stuff that I do from, like an MJS side of things. And I talk about that like in this this actual video here that you see on the homepage. This is what I'm doing. I'm trying to build an empire with all these things that I'm doing. And this video, actually, it's funny. I did this video in February or something, maybe March. And like, it's already out of date because I've decided to do different things. Like, this is, I'll spoil the video for you and tell you that this is like, it's actually up here. So like MJS Industries is like here, and then Szymanski Media is here, and then, Fueled by Progress and Find It Tech and Zenith Properties group. So I added AM and the PM. Point is, I need to make this video over again. And but I do like the way the website's coming. Playing around with a couple different things. Obviously, it's black and red color scheme. One of the most disgusting things, this is, people probably will be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But one of the most like disgusting, and when I say disgusting, I mean like most cool things that I can think of, like from a branding perspective, is all of these things. So like Facebook, Instagram, all these different social media platforms. Every single one of them, I don't think you can see the little link preview here down at the bottom, but like each one of these, my username is Mark J. Szymanski. So that's just like a very subtle, small flex, like that. If you care about like branding and your presence and stuff, which, side note, there's a lot of people that I see and they say they give a shit about branding and they're like branding queens and kings, and they're leaving the small details out, That's like one of those things. It's like you got to work for that, because I'm going on a rant here, but it doesn't matter. I'm going on. Like, there's so many things that you have to kind of like think about if you want to have something like that, where you have like the same username across a bunch of platforms. First of all, every single one of these has different fucking requirements and things like that. Like Twitter, you can only have like ridiculous like 14 characters or something like that. In YouTube, you can't even get a username until you have 100 subscribers, which is a pain in the ass. Instagram, obviously, everybody and their mom's on there, so there's a bunch that are taken. Facebook, I think you actually have to have 25 likes on your page, just like shit like that, and it's like really crazy. So the point that I'm trying to make is that is super small and super like minuscule in a way, but it's actually really powerful when you think about it. When you think, just type that in anywhere, and boom, you're there. Like, you could just type the name in and stuff like that, but I don't know. I just think it's cool, because then you can literally say something like this right here. Follow me everywhere, Mark J. Szymanski. That's all you need to do. That's it. I don't know. It's kind of cool. And I'm gonna actually shit on myself at the same time, because my website is Mark Joseph Szymanski, because Mark J. Szymanski is actually taken. So, wah, wah, wah. But yeah. So anyway, regardless, it's coming along. I got to do a lot of more work on here still, because I don't really like a lot of the way that this stuff is. But there was a reason I wanted to come on here, and it was kind of this one right here. So I decided one day that I was going to make myself a Wikipedia page, and this is kind of what I did. So obviously this is a big piece of the stuff that I don't have. I need to write all this information in here, but this is kind of dope over here. I don't like this picture of myself, so I'm going to need to change that. But I really like this. And this all just ties in because like I have like even this political party, stuff in here. So I don't know. I just really enjoy this part of it. Like, I really enjoyed building this thing, like going over to Wikipedia and just like seeing like what a Wikipedia page is like. Hopefully one day I'll have an actual Wikipedia page. You can't make your own Wikipedia page. You have to have somebody else needs to do it. And I'm not like, I don't want to, all this shit might sound narcissistic, but I don't really think that it is. I'm just trying to like put my information all in one place and kind of have something, because, I think that Wikipedia itself, just as the example, is a really good way to see information about people, right? It has like a nice write-up, obviously again, no information here, but a nice write-up about like all your different things, like different, table of contents and stuff. And then you have your quick facts over here. Like, this is awesome. I'm all about stuff like this, where it's like, just quick, give me the facts. Like, I need to know something about someone. I just want to know, boom, like that, like whatever they're, wherever they went to school or whatever the hell the case may be. So I don't know. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I need to, like I said, finish it up and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, if we want to continue, there's only a couple more things like this. I mean, I don't know how we got onto this topic of my website. I kind of just like went randomly, but again, there's a lot of problems within a lot of stuff, but this is going to be fucking awesome. Like, I am so excited to finish this. And like I said, I was doing all of this yesterday. Not, it's maybe like maybe 5% of all this. Yeah, right. I was thinking the same thing, B. Yeah, fucking assholes. This is going to be awesome, this page right here. So my gear, so I have like a whole, I don't know where the file is, probably like, I could probably find it, but actually let me just fucking why is my keyboard, my gear, This one. Look at this list of all the shit that I have. And that's not a flex. That's just like me being extremely anal about the stuff that I have. So all of this stuff that you're seeing here is everything, almost everything that I own in this, 12 by 10 room here. And it's like, the camera, so it's separated out. So filming equipment, the desk and the surrounding area, like on the desk, in the rest of the room, the podcast equipment, stuff that I have on the go, other accessories, all this stuff. And I like update this pretty regularly. And then all of these links are Amazon affiliate links. So if you were to click on those, then I would get a small commission if you bought something, which I would appreciate. But again, this isn't public yet, because what I'm going to do is I'm taking all of this and I'm going over here and I'm going to make, this is kind of like a store, but it's not really a store. It's like, affiliate, like you click on this and it goes out to Amazon or whatever. But like, it's obviously not done by any means, but this is the concept. I'm going to make like a little store of all the stuff that I have. And it's going to be like, okay, well, like if you like the content that I make and if you are interested in anything that I'm doing and you want to come, a lot of people do this. And I love that. Like this idea is like just extremely like attractive to me. I love having a place where I can kind of like put everything that I own and everything that I use and then share that with other people. Obviously I'd be making money in this case because, I need to make money somehow. But at no extra cost to anybody. But I think that I always love looking at what other successful people, not really calling myself successful yet, but anybody that's like doing cool shit, right? If you look at somebody else that's on YouTube or whatever, and you see like the stuff that they're using and the equipment and all this other stuff, and then you can be like, okay, well, if they're using this, obviously just buying that isn't going to put me in their category, at their level of success, but at least it's going to push me a little bit more to it. Like it's going to, you're kind of like evening the playing field a little bit, because then I like it when the bottleneck is me, because I know that I can get better. But like if my equipment is holding me back, it's really fucking annoying and difficult, because like you could be the best that you could be at like videography and this and that and the other thing. And it's just going to take so much more time and so much more energy. Like I've already experienced this multiple times, like with the podcast stuff, with the filming. It's just crazy, like how much better things become, and time, not even a lot of time has passed. You spend some money, you invest in stuff, and then things just start to get better. So that's my philosophy. If yours is different, then, let me know, or, whatever. But this is going to be dope. I'm very excited for this. A lot more work to do, like I said. I'm going to have some facts and stuff like that on just a bunch of different ideas. I do have like 3 blog posts that I posted like literally probably 4 years ago on like a different site. And I don't know how we caught on this topic of my website, but I'm really enjoying it. So a couple more things like courses and wallpapers. I need to fix these wallpapers and this page, because it's really weird the way that it is. But this is dope. Like I love these wallpapers. Like I just randomly came up with some of these. And I actually have like a couple more. This was so genius of me. Like I'm just reminiscing now. This is so, like, look at this. Look at that. Is that not disgusting? Like, it definitely needs updated, because I did this a long time ago before I had my MJS shit on fleek, we'll say, like the kids do. But look at this. That is so nice. Like, that's just a stock image. But then I came up with this. Oh my God. I was making these while I was like in the phase of like I hate my job type of thing, not at work, but like in that mindset. Oh my God, it was so great. It actually was terrible, but oh, this one, I love this one. Look at that. I mean, the picture has symbolism with what I wrote. Fix yourself. Oh my God, flip the switch. Oh fuck, man. That's like the slogan for Fueled by Progress, which actually doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Might end up getting changed. I love this one. I love this red. This one's important, and I don't do it enough. This one's great. I want to make one that's I have another way to say it's what's the alternative. I don't know. I'm just kind of reminiscing at this point. This one's really important. All these are just so fucking good. Like it's it's awesome. And again, I can't even. I don't know if anybody else gives a shit, but this is awesome. Again though, I want to kind of stress that like I am not a genius. Okay, I'm not somebody that like has a bunch of wild ideas and just goes with them. Like, yeah, I've had these business ideas and I've kind of tried to execute on them, and I'm doing a lot of building and everything. But the thing is, this idea specifically right here, like, is a genius idea, and I didn't really come up with it. Like, I did all of these, but I didn't come up with this concept. This concept was literally like, I was on Gary Vee's website, and he has some wallpapers, and like, you know, he's always, you know, the almost like the poster boy for like things like this, where he has like, you know, sayings and different shit, and then like puts it out there on social or whatever. And he has a page almost very similar to this, because this is kind of like what it was modeled off of. And it's cool stuff that you just download, that, you know, these are just sized appropriately for phones, and boom, you can just slap them on there. It's just this is the part that I enjoy, like cool shit like this, where I can make it, I can put it out there, and, you know, people can, you know, hopefully enjoy it. So this is gonna be dope. I'm gonna expand this. I'm gonna redo these, like I said, because my signature is different, and, you know, the branding and everything is different now. But this idea is fucking awesome. I really enjoy it, and I'm gonna have courses too. There's nothing on the courses page and nothing on this what I do page yet. But there's going to be a lot of stuff there. And then I think this is just some trash, like some sort of form or something. But again, the website's coming along. I'm happy about it. I want to show one more thing, I guess, as we're here, because I need to put these links on here somewhere. I think it's like V20. While we're on this, in this rabbit hole, let's do this. I think this will work. Look at this. So what I did here was I went on my domain is Mark Joseph Szymanski, and I made a subdomain. I called it just V2014, because that's when I made this site. And this is a site that this is like the first website that I made. It was in you know, I'm currently a freshman engineering student, and this is made in like HTML and CSS and maybe Java, probably not, but like it's just dumb. Like, why would you ever do this? Like, it was really good because it actually did teach me a lot of the very basics, but like, you'd never build a site like this. And like, you know, it's built out of fucking frames, and then, you know, you have hobbies and interests, and even back then, avid deck hockey player, you know. And I guess I was playing more video games at that point. I've taken a long hiatus and started again a little bit. Code HTML, that's funny. You know, wow, this is really bad, but yeah. So this is awesome. I was really happy that I found this. This like the files for this, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make versions on my website and just throw this back here, because this isn't it. There's like nothing, you know, super intense about this, and more than applicable. But yeah, what a blast from the past here. Holy hell. Look at how fucking crazy this is. Wolfram Alpha. Oh my god. Just a bunch of stuff. So again, then this paper that I wrote that was trash, you know, like just like cool things. And then like anything goes. I don't even like cars anymore. I only want one Tesla. So, but you know, it's just interesting stuff like that, you know. And I guess while we're here, I think there was another one, 2016. Yeah. So this is very similar, obviously, and that's a picture of me at the rink in Cranberry. It's funny. But yeah, so this was another one that I did like in my senior year or something. Action shots, baby. Yeah. So yeah. But that's kind of it. Nice. But I may switch to information science. Yeah, I did. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, so there's a thing down memory lane there, and that was a lot of progress on the websites and everything, like I said. Super exciting. Should be launched here very soon. I mean, it technically is launched, but it should be done hopefully pretty soon. That's can't see it on this board, but that is like that's like the what is it? The extra thing that I have to do every week, which I'll talk about here in a second. So I played some hockey tonight. You whatever, played. It was indoors, so thankfully we didn't get rained on. It was fine. I'm playing a lot of hockey, like I said. I think I have 3 games on Thursday, and then we're actually going away. So that, again, it's all going to culminate here at the end, all the stuff that I've said I've been talking about. So I've had a big week so far, and it's only Tuesday, and then I have even a bigger week coming, like a bigger conclusion of the week and stuff like that, coming here. Tomorrow, let's just run through it real quick. So, and I guess I think we're pretty much done showing shit, so we'll just do this. Okay, so tomorrow I have to, well, let's actually start right now. Like this video is uploading. This Fueled by Progress episode 51 is uploading. That'll drop tomorrow at noon. I got to make sure everything's good there. Got to do the rest of the YouTube little stuff there, titles and descriptions and stuff. And then that should be good to go. I also have to promote that at some point, so either I'm going to schedule that stuff or just do it at some point later tomorrow. Because the problem is that I have to go to sleep after I'm done with that, and then I have to wake up, and we're filming the 52nd episode with another guest. So they're going to be at my house, and we're going to film that. And then, sometime next week I got to deal with all that and, edit it and everything. But that's going down at noon as well. So, again, interesting timing there. But we'll see how long that goes. And then after that, I put myself in a bad position once again. And I have to edit I think it's the 20th episode of AM and the PM. So I have to edit that at, I would assume, tomorrow evening. And I don't have anything to do tomorrow evening, so I really need to do that. And then once that's all done and I have that edited, I got to do the same stuff there. I got to publish it all and try to promote it or whatever. And the trouble is going to become, got to do that all tomorrow night, and I'm really shitty in the evening. Unless I've had a nap or something like that, it's not really good. I've always realized that I'm as good as I get when I wake up in the morning and I do my stuff. So that is another tough part about what I'm kind of doing to myself here. But after tomorrow, Thursday, it's going to drop. The episode's going to drop at 3. I need to make sure I do everything there. But on Thursday, I need to cut some grass. I need to go fix B's sound bar. I have 3 games. And the reason I'm saying all this is because the next 5 days or so, obviously, like I said, those couple are tough. But then Amanda and I are going to Allegheny National Forest this weekend. Hopefully we don't die. Hopefully we don't get eaten by a bear. But that is kind of all need to prepare. We kind of need to prepare for all that. So we've gotten some of the stuff, but we're leaving early on Friday morning, so I need to make sure everything's wrapped up before then. Not really too much stuff because I need to do these episodes and everything today and tomorrow. But that's just what I mean is we're not going to get back until Sunday, and then it's right back where we were. So that kind of leads all into the last point of just this is honestly all very exhausting. And I feel like I'm doing a lot, but I'm not doing nearly as much as other people. So it's just, it's an interesting spot. But ultimately, I'm happy. I'm happy that we're putting out a lot of content. I'm happy that we're making moves, doing cool stuff. But it's really exhausting. It's exhausting because I didn't want it to be repetitive, and it's gotten repetitive. And it's doing stuff that I like to do, but I'm always chasing the thing that I really want to do and trying to find out and figure out what all that is and all these other things. And I don't know. I'm just doing a lot of introspection right now, specifically because I did a lot of building and I was really happy when I was doing all that, but I was also, upset that I wasn't making any money. Upset's not the right word, but concerned that I wasn't making any money. And now we're doing things that actually have the very good chance of producing money but I also don't feel like I have like the time or energy or whatever the case may be. The timing is off for me to like pursue ways to make money in those, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like it's tough for me to get these things into a position where it's like where they're going to be profitable in a sense. Just because that's something that hasn't been on my radar to this point, and something that I haven't, fully prioritized. So we're getting there, and I say this all the time. One day we will actually get there. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. The bigger picture and the reason that it's exhausting, and I think like the solution to that is hopefully expanding a little bit. Like I need to talk to some people that are doing this already at a scale that I would like to do, and I know at least one or two people that are just like me in a sense, that are making the content, have the information and everything, and they push that out to somebody to edit and to do all the other legwork stuff. Now again, the part of it that is that's cool, and that I think is what to do, but the other part of it is like, I just built this $3,000 thing on my desk here and I need to use it. It's like I'm not trying to push off all the work to other people. I'm just trying to get some time back. So I don't know. It's a double-edged sword there. At some point, I'm absolutely going to need to move forward and get more people involved, because I'm going to lose all of my time and this isn't going to make any sense. But I think I am kind of jumping the gun a little bit. I mean, ultimately, I've only been doing this for 8 months, and actually less than that. So, and a lot of it was building this stuff. Not a lot of it was, like trying to scale or trying to move forward, trying to create the catalog, if you will. And that is the step that we are currently on. So yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying the ride. I'm enjoying everything that we're doing here. But like I said, there's definitely the point that I want to, always the point that I want to make with this is the fact, if anybody, watches these and, is enlightened in any way and, thinks, oh wow, that's awesome, I want to try to do that. Don't think that it's going to be a walk in the park necessarily. Like, it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fulfilling if you do the right thing, but it's not going to be like easy. It's not easy. And I knew it wasn't going to be easy. Like, that's not why I did it. I did it because I wanted to be happy and fulfilled. And I'm mostly that. It's just, you can't think that it's going to be just like I said, a walk in the park, because it's not. But all that being said, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it, and we're moving forward every day with the stuff that we're doing. I just don't want to get caught in the loop of just creating like podcasts, and especially not caught in the loop of creating podcasts if we're not making significant money from that. Because if I'm doing something repetitively and I'm not making, we're not profiting from it, that doesn't make any sense. Like, there's got to be at least some building. I've got to at least see some progress in some sort of a way to justify the fact that, we're not there yet as far as the profitability goes. But overall, pretty good. Another good day. Solid string of days coming up here that are going to be pretty full and pretty, I don't know, tiring, taxing. The one thing that I will say is, I'll just say it tonight, even though I'll probably stream tomorrow. I want to do every day, obviously. It's a daily recap, but I might not end up streaming this weekend, because I think one thing I haven't ran by Amanda yet is one thing I would kind of like to turn my phone off from like Friday, and obviously I won't have the setup because we're going into the freaking woods. We're staying in a hotel though, so hopefully we won't die. Might though, I don't know. I wanted to buy a GoPro and like wear it as we walk through, and like hopefully if like we got killed by a bear, like it wouldn't eat the camera, and then it would get, the camera would get found, and that would be cool. Like, that could be like the last video. But I don't know. That's a little much. But the point that I was making is I might not be streaming this weekend because I kind of want to turn the phone off and just be, just kind of chill there with Amanda and the great outdoors. I think that would be nice. So I might end up doing that. And if that's the case, then we probably won't be streaming for a couple of days. But I'll let you know when we get closer. But yeah, other than that, this has been pretty good. Another solid day. I'm happy that I finally got that I got that done. I need to stop taking so goddamn long to finish these things, these videos and stuff. I need to speed that up because, again, the problem with YouTube videos is I just uploaded it and it's uploaded, but then it needs to process in standard definition and then need process in HD, and it's a 4K video, so it takes like a long ass time to get to full resolution. And it says like an hour and 15 left on the standard. So hopefully it'll be up in full resolution by noon. If it is, please give it a watch. I would appreciate that. Give it a like, subscribe. I would love for us to get to 100 subscribers on Fuel by Progress. That'd be dope. And AM and the PM. So I'll probably be putting out some posts like on how to do all that and get all that going. But yeah, so with that, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, and thank you so much